I'm doing it for my daughter.
How does anybody have that much time?
It's a special question.
If you told me that we had to go to a football game,
Yep.
it would like blow my week out. I'd be
about-
like, oh my God, we have to go to a football game.
I would love you to walk you through the day of going to a football game. All right, you wake up. It's Sunday morning. We're up at 4 a.m. Okay? I've been up all night cooking the night before, and I got a good night's sleep so we can drink a lot today. I pick you up in an RV, a piece of shit RV, like a Winnebago. I call it like the Brady Bago or something. It's painted with house paint. It's got a Patriots logo on the side of it. I jumped it to make sure it's running.
Can you get that mic on your mouth?
Oh, yeah. I call you. You're like, all right, you grabbed the beer the night before.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of beer that you grabbed for 4 guys to drink is f***ing incredible.
Mm-hmm.
You brought 35 units of alcohols for each person, each head.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get pretty far through it.
Mm-hmm.
We spend $100. I pick you up. You pack your gym bag. You kiss your wife goodbye. You're like, all right. And then we drive to Foxborough, Massachusetts. 2 hours to 40 minutes away. 40 minutes to 2 hours away from the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And we park the truck with the guy we know. We've been going there for years.
Mm-hmm.
We pull the RV in the back where we always do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we set up tables of food, easy up tents, those chairs that open up like that. And sometimes we bring a TV outside and we watch the Brady Patriots Super Bowl DVD.
Damn.
And there's a radio on.
Damn.
And you're not alone though.
Yeah.
There's probably 350 people already there before you get there.
Mm-hmm.
And people are going fucking wild.
Can we look up football tailgate, Joey?
And this costs so much money. Like, this is not a cheap day out. This is probably like $1,000 per head.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, it's not a joke.
What the fuck?
The ticket's like $250, let's just say. When even if you get free tickets, you're still going to like overcompensate for your buddy who gave you the ticket. So you're going to go buy like 3 bottles of whiskey at like $65 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Parking's $1. The setup and the food is like another $200-300.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to spend you're going to have like 6, 7, 10 beers inside the stadium for about $12 a piece.
Man.
Like cooking enough food to like feed a fucking nation.
So for the cost of a low-end European vacation, I could have all this?
You could have all this for one day. One long 12-hour day.
Oh, man.
Freezing cold because you're in New England.
Yeah.
Snowing, you have snow boots on, you have wet socks.
Oh, baby.
You're basically catching pneumonia. And you spent $1,000. All the women are dressed like Bill Belichick.
These chicks in there. Okay, this is a New England one here. We got a Star Wars character.
Yeah, this guy's just fucking with us at this point. So you go in there. Now, by the time you get in the fucking doors of a game, you're fucking so glassy-eyed cocked. And it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're drunk like it's fucking 11:45.
Damn.
Like you're peak drunk. You're waiting in line to piss. People piss themselves there's 100 people in that stadium that are pissing their snowsuits.
Yeah.
Not even like a thing.
Yeah.
Women included. This is a fun stat. The same amount of women that want to fuck Tom Brady, there's men in that stadium that want to fuck him just as bad. I would, dude. That joke gets made 4,300
I'm not even
times.
in their sports. I've heard that joke 1,000 times.
You get to hear it 4,300 times in one day.
I'd let Derek Jeter butt me a little bit.
Guy's got 300 million.
Yeah.
All right. There's cops fucking everywhere. There's people getting in fights and shit. Anyway, this is the best one. We took that old Mercedes wagon that I had up there, and we loaded the cooler. We drank so many empties, and we kept throwing empties in this fucking large 72-quart cooler. Like this. And I'm like, dude, this thing looks like a fucking DUI bomb. Like, it looked so... Like, what are we going to do with that? He's like, we're going to throw it out. And I'm like looking at the barrels. All the barrels are like heaps of trash. So I'm like, we're going to have to like take this out of here. Now I'm like twisted. So I'm like, we're going to have to fucking get rid of the cans, Jay. And my cousin's like, what are we going to do? I'm like, we should put it on the roof of my wagon with no tie downs on it, right? And pull out onto Route 1. Like, this is the parking lot. Like, there's just everything dumps out on Route 1, which is probably how all stadiums are. But basically, you're probably in front of like 19 cops. You put the you put the cooler on the roof with the lid up, no thing, and you take a hard like tire squealing left and let it fall down in the middle of the road where 300 empties scatter across Route 1. That would be the funniest fucking thing. Somehow they found that joke hilarious too. They were like, "We're gonna fucking do that, dude." We didn't do it, but it was like, oh man.
Well, that's how I used to get rid of furniture and like bicycles and shit.
I'd
put them in my truck and just put the bed down and then like on VZ Street and just accelerate hard enough that it slides out.
Mattresses?
Yeah.
Instead of just like leaving it in front of the house, you like let it slide out in the middle of the road because it's crazier.
Yeah. It's because I didn't want it around my place.
It's close. Hey, come on, this happens once a week.
I don't do that anymore though.
No. Once a week, I'm just throwing a box spring in the middle of the road.
But have you ever seen Sean Penn get angry?
I can't fucking stand Sean Penn.
Me neither.
Did you see him saying he's going to melt his Oscars?
He should. That'd be cool.
Yeah, cool. You should. You should just like have him melt his Oscars and then
pop in the oven with him.
And then you can go, fucking burn him. Melt down your Oscars. And then no one gives a shit and they walks away and no one gave a fuck and the story's old in like 1 hour.
Yeah. Somehow I'm leaving Twitter.
Somehow you set up a bomb for him to like ruin the day that Sean Penn
melted his Oscars.
You somehow drop a bomb that immediately like would have to cover that story.
Yeah.
But fuck him. Why does he get tough?
Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, but have you ever had like an old guy? If you like old guys get angry with you if they're like, "I'm never coming to this dealership again." That's not the type of anger I'm talking about. It's the type where they're like you can they're like gonna break out of their skin almost.
Like they're trying to think of something that they can say that's like, you don't. A guy like you doesn't know what a guy like me can do.
Yeah.
Like something like that, like some veiled threat. Yeah, I'll get you, Ma.
And they kind of like you can see them get sort of teary eyed, like they're they'll keep a smile on, but they start to get teary eyed.
Why don't you look up the name Jerry Andrews? Why don't you look up what happened to Jerry Andrews?
That's scary.
What else would he say?
But Alec Baldwin's like that, and my dad is kind of like that too.
Your dad's gonna hit me with that?
Like my dad will be like, "Hey, you get back in that UPS truck!" He yelled that once at a UPS driver. like
commanding?
Yeah.
Like, a command.
Yeah.
Because that's what he said. I want you to get the fuck out of here now.
Yeah.
Why don't you get in your fucking car and get out of here? Commands met with, hold on, so probably the way it would go would be command and then veiled threat. So it would be like, why don't you get in your car and get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Because the last guy that stayed too long.
Yo, when you click like it helps me help my dog.
Why don't you back 50 feet away from me?
Yeah.
Before you end up 6 feet below everybody else.
He gets caught up with the feet.
Fuck. 80s business guy was the fucking dregs. Did you hear you ever hear Grant Cardone make fun of Jeremy Piven? No, Grant Cardone make fun of
the Wolf of Wall Street guy?
Yeah, Jordan Belfort.
I have not heard that.
He's basically like, what is that guy? He's a fucking bum. Something, right? Grant Cardone?
Yeah.
Now, I don't like Grant Cardone.
Yeah.
I saw a video of him one time where I realized that he's like a fucking shrimpkin fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
He's like 5'6" and he's rattling off his fucking cars or something really poorly. I think we watched it on here. But whatever. The guy's probably bought real estate. And then he walks in, so whatever his name is, who's the wolf? Jordan Belfort's telling the story about when they first met. Mm-hmm. And I guess, so according to Jordan Belfort, Grant Cardone walks in and he's like, yeah, I told you I want $85 million of the company. Like on the phone, like first seconds of meeting someone. Mm-hmm. And first of all, who walks into someone's house on the phone? Mm-hmm. Someone like that. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, I could tell the way the conversation was going to go. He's like, I'd say the fucking sky's blue. He'd say it's green. I'd say it's this. He'd say it's that. Mm-hmm. So he came in with like a little Mack truck pug attitude, a little bulldog. And I'm just like, fuck. Well, first of all, fuck all these guys. This is fucking ridiculous. But like, fuck that guy. Mm-hmm. Like, how fucking gay?
Yeah. It's hard. It's because what can you really brag about?
Well, look at Kevin O'Leary. on the FTX thing, right? He lost like $15 million. Now I'm sure he's got. It makes me think that like, why would that money even matter? If I had like 285 million or whatever the fuck they say you have, do you only have like $30 million? Like, does Grant Cardone actually only like liquid like 70 million or like 35 million, which is a ton of fucking money. I'm not trivializing that, but I mean, these guys are like running around like they're like fucking NFL owners and shit.
Yeah.
Like, in the end of the day, are they actually gonna like yield like 80 million?
Right.
I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know. Maybe media, it's like a fun thing to talk about losing 15 million bucks and it makes them more, accessible. But it just seems fucking the way they talk about it and the way they keep getting caught. Like, why would you even fucking around with this stuff?
Yeah. Why would?
Like, you're fucking around with like crypto, like freak show, sideshow shit. Like, why aren't you in like the blue chip stuff? And then just, I don't know. Maybe the NFL money is so good and stupid that they're like, I gotta hang out with these fucking. There's just an endless supply of cash coming from these idiots. Remember food acting from the 90s? Remember guys like Skeet Ulrich in the movie Scream being like,
yeah. Yes.
Food acting? I want to, I'm going to cue you for food acting. Didn't he fuck around with Jessie O'Malley because she was some kind of fucking slut?
That's a big one.
It was like a Skeet Ulrich food acting is my note.
Yeah.
And food chewing and smiling with an open mouth.
That's huge.
But you have to like look cool.
Yeah.
Like you can't like do it like you have to like try. You're gonna like when you're chewing gum, fuck with your gum a lot and like chew it in the front of your mouth and shit and like spit lines.
Yeah.
And try to like the lines are usually postured up or insulting. Because no one wanted to go to her fucking party. like that. Like,
damn.
That kind of shit.
That's awesome.
Maybe Janie was crying because no one ended up going to her fucking stupid party.
Damn. Remember Serial Killer from Hackers?
No, not good enough.
Go to YouTube and type in Hackers Serial Killer.
Did he always just say stupid shit like that?
And he had ponytails?
Yeah. I guess it's just acting like Mathew Lillard, but it's so... yeah. It is Mathew Lillard. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's basically just be Mathew Lillard is what I should have said.
Dude, what a moment in time.
Some Joplin, Mama Cass, Belushi, all great artists that are fixated on their own vomit. You can't get this in stores, man.
What a crazy moment in time.
Yeah.
All right, back to business.
Skeet Ulrich Scream food acting. Can't wait for that. Lots of that's coming.